when I started to understand the concept of biblically responsible investing from Dan's show, it was a brand new concept to me years ago. As I've gone through my Christian walk and hopefully matured, I started looking every area of my life and doing self-introspection, is saying to myself, am I the father that God wants me to be to my two daughters? Am I the husband that God wants me to be to my wife? Is my giving pleasing to God? Well, I started seeing all of a sudden this new concept of biblically responsible investing, and I'm like, is my investments, are they pleasing to God? And if they are, I have no doubt that He will bless those investments, and not for just my benefit, which is very minor. It's for the kingdom. It's for His kingdom, so that through His blessings, and we have this stewardship that we're responsible for, these funds that God has blessed us with. Are we being biblically responsible with the investing portion of those funds so that He can grow those for the ultimate goal of furthering His kingdom?
Vern, here's a bit of a tougher question for you, and I appreciate your answers so much, man. These are awesome. You've stuck with us through the toughest chapter in our ministry's history, obviously. You stuck with us through the passing of Dan Celia, and you had mentioned that he was like a friend to you. He was like that to me as well.
Yes.
What made you stay?
Well, when I hear this question, the first thing that comes to my mind is, and it may be in other Gospels, but I believe it's in John chapter 6, where Jesus is giving some very difficult teachings to all of His disciples, which was more than the 12. There's a lot. He had a lot of followers at that time, and the teaching was extremely difficult. And a lot of them turned away when they heard this, and they even said, "This is too difficult, and I don't understand this." And they turned away and left. And Jesus turns to the 12 who were still there, and He says, "Do you leave also? Are you going to leave also?" Paraphrasing. And Peter, who always has such wonderful responses that you never know where they were going to come from, says, "To whom shall we go?" And, your question of what made you stay, Seth, to whom shall we go? I've had secular financial advisors that, seem their fees are so much higher than this membership cost is so low. And that's not the whole reason, but their fees are higher. Their advice was never good. It was usually pushing some proprietary information that they were benefiting more than their customers, for commissions. And I'm a big person that needs a plan. And FISM program is a plan that's a solid plan. And you're saying, why did you stay? Because I have no doubt with all my heart that this is a God-ordained program